The Sahara Desert, once a vast ancient lake bed, is now a dry and desolate landscape. As the sands shift with time, they unveil hidden treasures from a long-lost era. From the remnants of survivors to the lone standing tree, here are 20 of the strangest discoveries found in the Sahara. Number 20. The Desert Breath. Imagine you're walking through the tremendous range of the Sahara. Suddenly, you stumble upon a breathtaking sight, an immense land art installation that seems straight out of a dream. The Desert Breath is a massive artwork of intricate geometric patterns meticulously carved into the desert floor. Yep, you heard that right. Some say it's made by aliens, but in reality, it's created by artists. However, that doesn't make it less interesting. You see, it's not just a static masterpiece. This enigmatic artwork is designed to change and evolve over time. As the winds sweep across the desert, the patterns shift and transform, creating an ever-changing kaleidoscope of shapes and shadows. But who's behind this desert installation? Desert Breath was crafted by the DAST art team, a collaborative group of talented artists and architects. They sought to blend art, nature, and the desert landscape into something people could appreciate, and they succeeded. However, its meaning remains enveloped in mystery. Some speculate that it represents the cycle of life, earth, and rebirth, a visual reminder of the eternal ebb and flow of existence. Others see it as a metaphor for our relationship with the desert, a reminder of our connection to nature and the ever-changing landscapes that shape our world. Number 19. Spinosaurus. Researchers have made a mind-boggling discovery involving the one and only Spinosaurus. A team of archaeologists unearthed a whopping 1,200 dinosaur teeth, and let me tell you, that's a lot of teeth. But why is this toothy tail so significant? Well, those brilliant paleontologists claim that these dental treasures provide solid evidence beyond any reasonable doubt that Spinosaurus was a true aquatic heavyweight. It turns out that a staggering 45% of all the dinosaur teeth found in a prehistoric river belong to the Spinosaurus. Can you imagine stumbling upon such an incredible cache of dino teeth? The majority of the dinosaur teeth fossils were discovered in Morocco, where the Sahara Desert once played host to a mighty ancient river 100 million years ago. Yep, you heard that right. The Sahara wasn't always a vast desert of sand. It was once home to a flowing river that served as the stomping grounds for the Spinosaurus. These toothy finds have revolutionized our understanding of this colossal predator. The evidence suggests that this bad boy, measuring a mind-blowing 49 feet long and weighing a whopping 6 tons, wasn't prowling the land in search of its next meal. It was a beast that loved the water and the rivers, the primarily aquatic dinosaur, making it the ultimate river-dwelling beast. Can you picture the Spinosaurus majestically swimming through ancient waters, its sail-like fin gliding effortlessly? With this discovery, we've unlocked another piece of the prehistoric puzzle. Number 18. Sand cat kittens. Sand kittens, the adorable feline wonders of the desert, are like tiny balls of fur traversing the sandy landscape. These pint-sized creatures are the epitome of cuteness in the wild. With their big eyes, fluffy coats, and playful antics, sand kittens bring charm to the arid dunes they call home. They're expertly adapted to survive harsh desert conditions, blending seamlessly with their sandy surroundings. These miniature hunters may be small, but they possess the spirit of mighty predators. Their nimble paws and lightning-fast reflexes help them catch elusive prey such as rodents and birds in the unforgiving desert environment. Spotting a sand kitten in the wild is a rare treat, as they're masters of camouflage. But if luck is on your side, you might catch a glimpse of these miniature feline adventurers playfully pouncing on imaginary foes or frolicking in the desert breeze. Now, you might even be tempted to take one of them home, and I can't blame you because these cats are ridiculously adorable. Number 17. Cave paintings of Gilf Kabir. Deep within the vast and rugged expanse of the Sahara Desert lies a hidden gem of ancient art and mystery, the Cave of Swimmers. This enigmatic cave, located in the Gilf Kabir Plateau on the border of Egypt and Libya, has captivated the imagination of adventurers and historians alike. Let's embark on a journey to unravel the secrets of this remarkable place. The Cave of Swimmers derives its name from the captivating rock paintings that adorn its walls. These remarkable artworks depict human figures swimming in what appears to be a lake. Yes, you heard that right, swimming in the desert. Now, here's the intriguing part. The paintings date back thousands of years to a time when the Sahara was a completely different landscape. These ancient artworks have puzzled researchers for decades, leaving them with more questions than answers. How was a barren desert once teeming with water? Who were these swimmers, and what message were they trying to convey through their art? The paintings, estimated to be around 8,000 years old, offer a glimpse into a forgotten era. They prove that the Saharan Desert was once a lush, verdant region dotted with lakes and rivers. It's a stark reminder of the ever-changing nature of our planet's climate. Number 16. World War II plain. Decades have passed since the war in North Africa ended, but a recent discovery in the unforgiving Egyptian desert has sparked the interest of historians and the media. It's a snapshot of a pilot's last moments. In May 2012, a Polish oil company worker stumbled upon the remains of a Curtiss P-40 Kitty Hawk fighter. This rugged American-built aircraft likely served the Royal Air Force as part of the Lend-Lease assistance from the United States in support of the North African campaign during the Second World War. This particular plane was believed to have been lost on June 28, 1942, when its pilot, Flight Sergeant Dennis Copping, was forced to make an emergency landing in the Sahara. This crash is one of the countless tragic stories of the Second World War. In the spring and summer of 1942, German Field Marshal Erwin Rommel's Panzer Army Africa relentlessly pushed the British and Commonwealth forces of the 8th Army across miles of territory toward the Egyptian frontier. By the end of summer, under the command of General Bernard L. Montgomery, the British were regrouping and preparing to counterstrike against Rommel. The Battle of El Alamein, which commenced in October 1942, resulted in a resounding Allied victory, becoming one of the turning points in the war against Nazi Germany. Flight Sergeant Copping's ordeal may have been part of the effort to get all available British aircraft battle-ready for the upcoming offensive. According to military historian Andy Saunders, the 24-year-old flight sergeant had apparently lost his way and was flying in the wrong direction. Despite the efforts of a fellow RAF pilot to get his attention and correct his course, Copping remained oblivious. Eventually, the plane ran out of fuel and made a rough landing. The impact caused damage to the aircraft, with the propeller and nose torn away and the landing gear collapsing. Surprisingly, the cockpit revealed minimal interior damage, with intact instruments in a structurally sound frame. Copping likely survived for some time. Supporting this belief is the sight of a stretched parachute providing shade, indicating that he initially stayed close to the plane, seeking refuge from the scorching Saharan sun. Unfortunately, Copping succumbed to the harsh desert environment, ending his story tragically. Now, 70 years later, the plane remains intact, preserved wonderfully by the scorching heat of the Saharan desert. Number 15. Gabbro skeletons. In the heart of the Sahara Desert, an astonishing discovery awaits. A vast cemetery housing the remains of our ancient predecessors. Led by the legendary dinosaur hunter Paul Sereno, a team of brave scientists stumbled upon this extraordinary find while hunting for dinosaur bones. Unveiled before their eyes were 200 graves dating back as far as 10,000 years, offering a captivating glimpse into the past, when the Tenerian desert flourished with lush lakes and colossal 6-foot-long perch. This monumental burial ground, the largest in the Sahara, unveils the captivating history and untold stories of the people who once thrived in this now arid expanse. Delving deeper into this captivating expedition, Sereno's team meticulously examined the skeletal remains discovered within the graves. However, it wasn't solely bones that were discovered. Pottery fragments, fish hooks, stone tools, and harpoons intricately crafted from animal bones were also unearthed, providing valuable insights into the thriving cultures that once inhabited this region. Among them were the Kiphians, a tall and robust people who flourished from 10,000 to 8,000 years ago until a 1,000-year drought made the land barren. But nature's marvels didn't end there. A process of regreening took place, enabling the Tenerians, the smaller group distinguished by unique pottery designs, to flourish until around 5,000 years ago. These graves not only provide a glimpse into our ancestors' lives, but are also a testament to the awe-inspiring power of our planet's ever-changing nature. Number 14. Hundreds of mysterious stone structures. The sands of Western Sahara have revealed hundreds of intriguing stone formations that leave experts scratching their heads. The stone structures come in all shapes and sizes, leaving archaeologists puzzled about their purpose and origin. Some resemble crescents, others form neat circles, and there are even straight lines, rectangular platforms, and heaps of piled rocks. For instance, one structure combines straight lines, stone circles, a platform, and rock piles, creating a mind-boggling complex spanning over 2,000 feet. Archaeologists quickly realized that these structures might hold secrets buried deep within. Although the exact purpose of many of them remains a mystery, some speculate that they could be ancient grave markers. Unfortunately, not much excavation has occurred, and few artifacts suitable for radiocarbon dating have been found. However, a couple of rock heaps known as tumuli did reveal human burials dating back approximately 1,500 years. They're likely just burials, but there might be more beneath them. Number 13. The salt trade. In the wide-open plains of the desert, where resources were scarce and water was worth its weight in gold, It was salt that became a highly prized commodity for its ability to preserve food and enhance flavors. Did you know that the Sahara played a role in the thriving salt trade? The trade routes crisscrossed the desert, connecting different communities and facilitating the exchange of goods, with salt being one of the most sought-after commodities. Salt caravans, consisting of merchants and camels, embarked on arduous journeys across the treacherous desert terrain to reach salt-rich areas. These areas, such as the Tagaza and Tadeni salt mines, became significant hubs of salt production. The salt was extracted from the ground and formed into blocks or slabs, which were then loaded onto the camels for transportation. The salt caravans faced numerous challenges along their routes, including extreme heat, sandstorms, and the constant need for water and provisions. Despite these hardships, trade flourished, and the caravans became vital links between different regions, fostering cultural exchange and economic growth. To this day, you can still see camels hauling tons of salt across the massive landscape of the desert. Number 12. The God of Death. Wadi al-Haytham is an extraordinary UNESCO World Heritage Site in the western deserts of Egypt. This site is renowned for its remarkable fossil discoveries, specifically the ancient whale skeletons that have been preserved in its sandy terrain. 40 million years ago, the Sahara wasn't the mighty desert it is today. Back then, it was nothing but a vast sea that once covered what is now the arid desert landscape. In this ancient ocean, whales swam freely, their majestic forms gliding through the water. Over millions of years, as the sea retreated and the land emerged, these magnificent creatures met their fate and sank to the bottom, becoming buried in layers of sediment. Fast forward to today, where these prehistoric secrets have been unearthed in Wadi al-Haytham. This site is where archaeologists discovered the fossil of the god of death, Basilosaurus, a prehistoric whale that once roamed the earth around 43 million years ago. But this isn't your ordinary whale. This ancient creature, formerly named Phiomicetus Anubis after Anubis, the Egyptian god of death, was incredibly different from the whales we see today. It had 4 legs and razor-sharp teeth. Imagine a 10-foot-long amphibious whale with a jaw that would put a raptor to shame. With its impressive features, Phiomicetus Anubis sported a unique feeding style reminiscent of its raptor ancestors. It's no wonder the scientists paid homage to Anubis, the jackal-headed deity who guided pharaohs to the afterlife. Here's where things get even more fascinating. The research team suggests that this whale species could walk on land and swim in the ocean. Throughout its evolution during the Middle Eocene epoch, Phiomicetus Anubis, weighing approximately 1,300 pounds, likely held the position of an apex predator akin to killer whales. Picture a large dog-like creature armed with a powerful jaw and razor-sharp teeth. This whale also had legs with webbed feet, allowing it to pursue prey on land and sea. This remarkable finding is a missing piece in the puzzle of whale evolution, believed to have commenced around 50 million years ago. Number 11. Macromosaurus rex. In the boundless landscape of the Sahara, a remarkable discovery has sent shockwaves through the scientific community, a humongous ancient crocodile, unlike any seen before. Paleontologists on a quest in Tunisia stumbled upon the remains of this colossal sea-dwelling creature, rewriting the history books. Measuring over 30 feet in length and weighing a staggering 3 tons, this prehistoric crocodile, named Macromosaurus rex, is an absolute beast. Experts from the University of Bologna likened its size to a bus, emphasizing its dominance at the top of the food chain in its prime. This remarkable find suggests the site was once a lagoon opening to the vast ocean. In addition to the crocodile, the researchers also discovered the remains of fish and turtles yet to be identified. The M. rex was a formidable predator capable of hunting in the water. It likely employed ambush tactics or scavenging to secure its meals. Number 10. Hidden lakes. Did you know that there's a hidden lake in the Sahara? The Ubari Lakes are hidden gems in the Sahara Desert, and they hold a fascinating secret. This body of water is like a mirage in the scorching, arid wasteland of the Saharan Desert. Scientists revealed that 200,000 years ago, the seemingly endless sand of this desert was once a wet and fertile region with flowing rivers, and yet today, all that remains are these hidden bodies of water on the verge of drying up. This complex of lakes often provides water for migratory birds and other unfortunate souls that somehow end up lost in the middle of the desert. However, the Ubari Lakes contain water so intensely salty that it's undrinkable. With no flowing water, this lake experiences persistent drying, leading to an excessively high salinity level. In fact, the water within this lake is even saltier than seawater. The sole inhabitants drawn to these lakes are pests, swarms upon swarms of flies. Recently, scientists found out that birds have discovered a new way to get water in this forsaken land. the pests that surround the brine store water inside their bodies. Flies serve as small water reservoirs, and through them, birds can get some water without drinking the poisonous liquid of the Ubari lakes. It's quite interesting that nature gave these creatures a unique way to survive. Number 9. Meteorites. Scientists have discovered a space rock in the Sahara Desert, an ancient meteorite containing the oldest volcanic rock ever found. This extraordinary find, named ERG-Check 002 or EC002 for short, is over 2 million years older than any previously known. It belongs to a rare rock type called andesite, typically found in subduction zones on Earth. The analysis reveals that it solidified 4.6 billion years ago, suggesting it was once part of an ancient protoplanet's crust. This meteorite opens a window into the early stages of our solar system and could provide crucial insights into how planets, including Earth, formed. EC002's uniqueness lies in its andesite composition, setting it apart from other meteorites that mainly consist of basalt. The scarcity of similar relics suggests that most of them have either coalesced to form planets or been shattered. The researchers estimated that the magma within EC002 took at least 100,000 years to cool and solidify after melting. This remarkable find offers an extraordinary opportunity to study the building blocks of planets and gain a deeper understanding of the cosmic processes that shaped our universe. Number 8. Lost fortresses. Archaeologists have unveiled the fascinating discovery of real-life castles in the sand in the Sahara Desert, shedding light on an ancient civilization. Recent satellite images have revealed over 100 fortress settlements belonging to the enigmatic Garamantes people in southwest Libya. These communities, dating from approximately 80 AD to 500 AD, were part of a highly advanced society that ruled the region from the 2nd century BC to the 7th century AD. The remarkable findings emerged through meticulous analysis of modern satellite images, including high-resolution pictures utilized by the oil industry, as well as aerial photographs taken several decades ago. During an expedition in early 2011, Garamantes pottery samples were collected, confirming the existence of the fortresses. However, the research was abruptly halted due to the civil war that marked the end of Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi's 42-year reign. Unfortunately, due to limited funds, we still don't have enough information about these lost fortresses. However, as we progress in future research, we may gain further insight into these archaeological discoveries. Number 7. Tenere tree. Meet the tenere tree. This tree stood in the middle of the Sahara Desert once, and although it's gone, its legacy remains today. What makes the tenere tree intriguing are the legends and stories that surround it. According to one tale, lost explorers stumbled upon this tree in their desperate search for shelter and hope. They found solace beneath its sparse branches, drawing strength from its unwavering presence. Some say that the tenere tree acted like a guiding light for those who were lost in the vastness of the Sahara, leading them to safety. However, over the years, this seemingly invincible tree faced human interference and the forces of nature. Sadly, in 1973, the original tree was accidentally destroyed by a careless truck driver, 3 entire centuries gone and destroyed by one drunken and reckless man. Yet, the spirit of the tenere tree lives on. The people of Niger, who consider it a cherished symbol, erected a metal sculpture in its place. This sculpture serves as a powerful reminder of the lonely tenere tree, the only tree in the region that lived for 3 long centuries. Number 6. Stranded marathoner. Mauro Prosperi is an Italian endurance athlete who became widely known for his remarkable survival story in the Sahara Desert. In 1994, Prosperi participated in the Marathon des Sables, a grueling ultramarathon race held in Morocco. However, he faced an unexpected turn of events that would test his resilience and survival skills. During the race, Prosperi got caught in a severe sandstorm, which caused him to lose his way and become disoriented in the vast desert. He wandered for days, desperately searching for help and battling the harsh conditions of the Sahara. With limited supplies and facing dehydration and exhaustion, he resorted to drinking his own urine to stay alive. Remarkably, after 9 days of enduring the harsh desert environment, Prosperi stumbled upon an abandoned mosque in Algeria, where he found shelter and sustenance. He survived on bats, lizards, and his remaining supplies until he was eventually rescued by local nomads, who alerted authorities. Number 5. The Iron Man of Sahara. You might have never gone to the desert before, but it's not that hard to picture just how difficult it is to survive it. But in 1993, a man managed to defy all odds and survive the scorching and unforgiving environment of the Sahara. In 1993, a Frenchman named Émile Loret decided to explore Morocco in his Citroën 2CV, a pretty old vehicle. On the way, he was halted by Moroccan forces near Tantan, who insisted he turn back due to civil unrest in the area. However, Émile refused. This decision sealed his fate. After an accident, Emil's vehicle broke down, and he was stranded in the middle of one of the most unforgiving places on the planet. Yet, instead of succumbing to despair, Emil persevered. The man devised a bold plan: transform his useless car into a remarkable makeshift motorcycle. With limited tools and no access to a proper workshop, Emil repurposed his car's body into a temporary shelter and reconfigured the remaining components. He skillfully modified the chassis, strategically reattached the wheels, and ingeniously positioned the engine and gearbox in the center. Finally, after countless setbacks and with a mixture of relief and exhilaration, Emil emerged triumphant upon his unique DIY motorcycle, crafted from the remnants of his broken-down car. Miraculously, Emil managed to create a motorcycle out of a rundown car and drive through the Sahara. Now, this is something not many people could accomplish. Number 4. Desert glass. Yellow desert glass, also known as Libyan desert glass, is a fascinating natural phenomenon found in the western desert of Egypt. It's a type of glass that formed over 28 million years ago when a meteorite struck the Earth's surface with immense force. What makes yellow desert glass truly intriguing is its vibrant color and unique properties. It has a distinct yellow or golden hue, resembling fragments of sunlight captured in glass. This rare gem-like material has captivated scientists and enthusiasts alike. The origin of yellow desert glass has been traced back to a meteorite impact that occurred in the vicinity of what is now the Libyan-Egyptian border. The intense heat and pressure generated by the meteorite's impact caused the surrounding sand to melt and fuse together, forming the glassy substance we know today. Number 3. Lost libraries. Shingeti, a captivating ancient city in Mauritania, is in a precarious battle against the encroaching Saharan desert. This beautiful city, nestled in eastern Africa, not only risks being buried under the sands, but also faces the imminent loss of its invaluable treasure, the 13 libraries it proudly houses. Within these libraries lie a wealth of manuscripts, some dating back to the 12th century, covering diverse subjects ranging from Islamic law to poetry and mathematics. Once a barren piece of land, Shingeti transformed into a bustling hub for Islamic pilgrims making their way to Mecca. The steady stream of devout individuals spurred the construction of a substantial stone mosque and the creation of small libraries to house the growing assortment of religious texts left behind. Acknowledging its historical importance, UNESCO has honored Shingeti and the nearby ancient settlement with World Heritage status. Dedicated efforts are now underway to rescue the city and its treasured libraries from neglect, safeguarding them for the appreciation of generations to come. Preserving these precious documents is no easy task. The challenge of safeguarding manuscripts that have stood the test of time for centuries is as monumental as the desert that surrounds Shingeti. Each manuscript is a glimpse into the rich history and knowledge of this once thriving stop along the trans-Saharan trade route. Without action, these libraries in the desert might be gone forever. Number 2. Desert gold. Nestled within the endless dunes of the desert, Mauritania holds a hidden treasure beneath its golden sands, gold itself. This West African nation has become an intriguing destination for gold exploration and mining in the remote desert regions. Intrepid adventurers brave scorching temperatures and shifting dunes in pursuit of the precious metal. Massive gold deposits lie waiting to be discovered, drawing both locals and international miners to this golden frontier. The allure of Mauritania's gold lies not only in its economic potential, but also in the captivating stories woven throughout history. From ancient civilizations to modern-day prospectors, the quest for gold has left its mark on the landscape and shaped the country's narrative. It's time for today's topic. The Sahara is a vast and unforgiving landscape. What lies beneath its shifting dunes remained a question for so long, until now. There's a lot of speculation regarding what scientists found under the sands of the Sahara Desert, and it shocked the entire world. Scientists allegedly uncovered what's hiding amidst the blistering heat and swirling sands of the Sahara. It's speculated that beneath the Sahara are forgotten lakes, bodies of water, fossils, and forgotten civilizations that we've never heard of before. As lakes in the Sahara continue to dry up, and as the sand continues to shift, more of these unprecedented discoveries might reveal themselves. What else do you think is waiting to be discovered in the Sahara? Number 1. Lost River. In the ancient times of the Sahara, the Tamanrasset River was no ordinary sight. It was a lifeline amidst the vast desert. This majestic river meandered through the arid dunes, providing a precious oasis amid an unforgiving landscape. Can you imagine the surreal image of a river coursing through the sandy expanse, offering a sanctuary for humans and wildlife? However, there is much for us to uncover about this lost river. The origins and fate of the Tamanrasset River remain uncertain and elusive. It's believed that this remarkable river sourced its waters from hidden underground aquifers, reservoirs concealed beneath the desert surface. These aquifers, nourished by ancient rains and melting snow from distant mountains, infused the river with its life-giving force, ensuring its survival for countless centuries. However, as time passed, climatic changes took their toll, causing the once mighty Tamanrasset River to gradually dwindle. The shifting sands swallowed its path, leaving behind nothing but the fossils of the creatures that once enjoyed its blessings. Yet, undeterred by the passage of time, explorers, scientists, and passionate archaeologists continue to study this lost river and try to uncover the secrets of the Tamanrasset River. Armed with ancient texts, scrutinizing satellite images, and venturing into the unforgiving desert, they embarked on a mission to rediscover the remnants of the Tamanrasset River, piecing together the puzzle of its ancient existence. So which of these discoveries intrigued you the most? Let me know about it in the comments down below. Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on the screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.